Hey guys, you are listening to the Mid-State League Weekly Podcast, where we cover Harvest Preparatory School athletics. Keep you updated on all things Harvest Prep. And hey, thank you guys for tuning in this morning. I know this is early. We want to get this out. We got a lot of basketball going on this morning. So let me see, can I get my audio down a little bit? Because it's really banging. Yeah, we got a lot of basketball. What's good? What's popping? What's up with you this morning? Hope you guys are feeling good. Hope you guys all ready to go today. It's going to be a lot of basketball today. This is March Madness. In case you didn't know, this is March Madness. Weird. This is my season. This is what I do. This is what I love. I love hoops. And it's one and done, man. I like to see the emotions of the team that advanced. I like to see the emotions of the team that didn't advance, and could be a pretty sad thing. Sometimes teams get so far and they get bounced. You got to bring your A game. This is the year you got to. This is the season you got to bring your A game. You can't be messing around this type of season. Uh, so with that being said, give us a shout out to all social media at Woolly Stimmage Media on Twitter, Facebook, uh, YouTube, Instagram, all of it. And then you can just drop us an email at infoforwilly@gmail.com. That's infoforwilly@gmail.com. Let's get right into it. Harvest Prep Monday. You know the old saying, what time is it? Let's eat. And they did just that. They gobbled up Columbus International at the tune of 86-41. Let me tell you something, man. This game was like the first quarter. It was 34-1. Can you believe that? 34-1 in the first quarter. I mean, if you're gonna, man, I mean, you got to. I mean, I don't know. I don't really don't know the coaches or anything like that. But man, you gotta get your players hyped enough to these make it competitive. I like competitive basketball. Don't come out there with no 34-1 end of the first quarter sloppiness, man. That's not basketball. I mean, you didn't even you put in the effort. I know I know you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know you had a small. When I seen it, they didn't have a bench and they had no depth. And then you come taking on Harvest Prep, you better bring it. That's all I can tell you. But they lost at the tune of 86-41, and Harvest Prep, you know, they ate. They gobbled these guys up, man. 86-41. Like I said, but there was some miscues in this game I was watching. A lot of sloppy passes. Couldn't connect on your plays. You got a lot of missed layups. I mean, we got to clean this stuff up, man. Close as we get to the tournament, we got to just be on our A game. We got to be flawless. Let's put it like that. But I know, you just got to be flawless. So going back to the scoring, for international, the only leader scored on this team, Yai Kande, I guess that's his name, 18 points. And then Alexandro Di Rosario had 9 points in this contest, and that was the only light spot for Columbus International. With Harvest Prep, of course, Avante Duncan had 11. He hit three of those on the for the 3 point line. C.J. Anthony had 23. Bryce Beavers had 6. Brandon Beavers had 9. Ralph Robinson with 2. Andrew Tate with 14. Good outing for Andrew Tate. Keep it going. Keep that ball. You keep playing the way you're playing, man. We need these we need the role players. We need players other than CJ. I mean, we got to get a lot of guys in double figures. Ralph Robinson with 4. Elijah Glenn with 6. Brian Beavers with 6, and Malachi Henry with 5. So there's your scoring for Harvest Prep. Andrew Tate had these 4 3-pointers in this game. He was shooting pretty good. I mean, I would like to see Elijah get more touches in the paint because with his size and his hands and his footwork, I think he can do damage to a lot of offenders, man. I mean, then again, he has an outside touch too. So I would like to see Elijah get more involved. I mean, I'm not the play caller. I don't call the plays, but that's my opinion. I would like to see him get more touches in the paint because I watch a lot of film on him and I know and he get it down low. He's just unstoppable, man. But the dude's got the size, he got the hands, he got the touch. So, with that being said, that's what happened Monday. So, what's up next for Harvest Prep? Today, tonight, 7 p.m. They'll be taking on Utica High School, the Utica Redskins. Oh, who are you? Who are the Utica Redskins? I don't know. I never heard of them. I've heard of the town. I've never seen them play. They coached by Brad Radabar, and their record is only 2-23 according to Max Prep. So that's the record. They haven't really did anything. He had a couple of players. Mason Muller, 5'9", 140. He's 11 points a game scorer, 2 assists, 1 steal type of guy. They got Dakota Woodward, and they got Brock Filsner, and they have Elijah LaRue. I guess that's according to Max Prep. I guess these guys are still around, but we'll see. And then as far as a record, 2-20 in conference, and they're 0-13 in the conference. On paper, Harvard Prep should just beat the brakes off these guys, but you can't win the game on paper. You got to win the game on the court. So, we'll see what happens with that. And a lot of people think you can win it. The stats look good. You can just, as far as the stats, but we don't. We can't play the game by stats. You got to get out on the court and play the game on the court. So we'll see what happens on the court tonight. Uh, and out of all the games they played, these guys. These guys are average only 30 points per game. That's about it. Out of 22 games they played this year, they only averaged 32 points a game. And the only victories, they beat Fairfield Christian 59-54, and they beat Utica. Not Utica, Grandview Christian. They beat them 64-48. Out of the 22, they only won 2 games. So here's all your Utica Redskins that was coming in to invade the cave tonight at Harvest Preparatory School. So kudos to Harvest Prep. Come out and play your game, man. Just play your game. Do what you do. We need all hands on deck. Let's get serious. Let's lock down. It's time. We every step it goes higher. We try to get to the shot. I want to be hosting that trophy at the shot. Uh, you know, that's what I want. So I guess that's what you guys should. That should be your goal to get all the way. Just getting halfway there. That's not going to get it. Just winning the mid-state league is not going to get it. Just winning the district is not going to get it. Just winning the regional is not going to get it. I want to win the state this year. We've been knocking on the door at the state championship for at least 5 years now. We got to knock that door down this year and get in there. And let's do it. Let's just do it, bro. Let me take you back this week for the Mid-State League. Some of the scores. Monday, Grove City Christian 46, Alpha Centric 70. The Nubians knocked Grove City Christian out of the tournament, and Daniel Wagner had 21 points, two 3-pointers, and Kalajuan Davis. I guess I say pronounced that 11 points for Alpha Centric. And then again Monday, Wellington took on Horizon Science. Score was 72-63. Dallas Patrick with 25, and Marcus Stewart had 22 to pace Wellington. And then Tuesday, Fisher Catholic took on Patriot Academy. That final score was 39-29. Jaden Broden had 16 for Fisher Catholic, and Desmond Williams had 14 for the losers of Patriot Academy. Then again, Tuesday, Burn Union took on Madison Christian. Final score was 50-30. For Madison Christian, Levi Ross had 12 and E.J. Thompson had 16 for Madison Christian. Burn Union, Zane Michael had 21, and Brock Unger had 21. And again, Tuesday, Fairfield Christian, Millersport knocked off Fairfield Christian 52-49. Mason Purvis scored 18 points, and Millersport 4-18 knocked off Old Fairfield Christian 9-14. Ethan Severance scored 14 points, who outscored Fairfield Christian 12-3 in the fourth quarter. Millersport hit 9 3-point shots to win this game. For the losers, Bradley Anderson had 15 for Fairfield Christian. And then Friday, Burn Union 59, Danville 41. Friday. And next up for Burn Union, which is Shekinah Christian out of Plain City. And that game we played Wednesday, March the 6th, with a site to be determined. Don't know where it's going to be played at. Fisher Catholic knocked off Millersport, the same team that knocked off Fairfield Christian. Millersport lost. It was 47-23. And next up for for Fisher Catholic will be the winner of Newark Catholic and Ridgedale. That game we play Wednesday, March the 6th, at a site to be determined. Okay, so much for that. Scores, Harvest Prep update. Let me give you some. CJ Anthony, D3 Player of the Year, made the super team. Brandon Beavers, All-Star. He made the All-Star team. Central District, D3 third team. Elijah Glenn, Central District, D3 third team. CJ Anthony, All District team, Division what is this? Division 3 by 270 hoops. Brandon Beavers, first team All League in the Mid-State League Division. Elijah Glenn, first team All League in the Mid-State League Cardinal Division. Sol Hines, second team All League MSL Cardinal Division. Andrew Tate, honorable mention in the All League in the MSL Cardinal Division. Coach of the Year, Coach Dave Dennis Sr. He was the Coach of the Year in the Mid-State League Cardinal Division. Kudos to all you guys. Kudos. Okay, Saturday. Let me set the table for you. Let me give you the menu for Saturday. And that's today. So you find you a game you can go to. Hey, I'm going to Harvest Prep tonight. So with that being said, Saturday, Amanda Clear Creek will take on North Union. That game is at 7 p.m. I think it's at Amanda Clear Creek. Utica will be taking on Harvest Prep. That game is at 7 p.m. at Harvest Prep. Madison Plains will take on Alpha Centric. That game starts at 1 o'clock. So if you're going to that one, you better get on over there. And then Wellington is taking on Gahanna Columbus Academy at 7 p.m. And it says site to be determined. Don't know where it's going to be. Might be at Wellington. I don't know. So these are the four games that's going to take place here. So with that being said, guys, that's a wrap. That's all I have. Give a shout out right quick. I think my light just went out. So we want to thank the OSHAA Executive Director Jerry Snodgrass. Shout out to Tim Shree, Director of Communications. Shout out to Ohio Prep Sports Writers Association for allowing me to bring a podcast to bring light on shed light on the Mid-State League. Shout out to the Harvest Prep Athletic Department, Mr. Dave Wolf, Coach Dave Dennis. We love you, salute you. All your social media partners, 270 Hoops and everybody, Max Prep, everybody that makes this thing up. Thank you to listening audience. And if you got any questions, comments, you can email them at infoforwillie@gmail.com. If you missed any one of these shows, you can recap it on YouTube, SoundCloud, Facebook, or Twitter. With that being said, guys, I got 2 fingers up. You know what that means. That's a wrap. I'm out. See you guys later.